consider myself like average, like a four. So
Uh-huh.
honestly, how would you even know if you're the pretty one in your group if you think all of y'all kind of look nice?
What do you mean? How would you know if you're the pretty one in your group if all of you guys look nice?
Yeah,
But you just said,
and I'm so
what do you
serious.
rank your? You said you rank yourself where?
I consider myself to be a four.
Okay, and is that average, above average, or below average?
I'm average.
Okay. Okay, if
I
four
mean,
is
obviously, you can judge for yourself.
if average is if four is average, then what's above average?
Like six and sevens.
On a scale of one to
I'm, I'm,
ten.
I live in Tallahassee, Florida, so I don't. Florida is weird.
Well, no,
Kind of everything down here.
Tallahassee's is still in the United States, so there's no way a four is average, ma'am. A four, five would be right in the middle, right?
Okay.
Half of 10 is five, right?
Yes, sir.
So how can four, which is less than five, be average?
I'll be honest with you. I don't know what I am. Like, I listen to your show a lot, and I feel like I fall in line with that. I'm not sure.
You fall in line with what?
I feel like I fall in line more with the four or five.
Okay.
Because clearly I don't look nothing like Beyonce and
Well, that's
Rihanna and all of that.
But your question was, how do you know who's the pretty one in your group when you feel like you all look good? Or something like that, right?
I feel like we're all average. Yeah.
Okay, well, why would there be a pretty one if you're all average?
Well, I mean, it's like, you know how you were saying, like how, with your pretty friend, they're the ones who get you in the VIP. They're the ones who
Yeah.
get you all the free drinks and,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. I'm sorry, I thought you was going to speak.
I'm listening. I'm talking to you.
Okay. So because of that, I was like, well, that's me, but how do,
Oh, you get everybody in the
it's
VIP.
Tallahassee, so
You get
it's
people
not like
in the
it's,
VIP and free drinks?
yes.
Okay. Tallahassee. What school is in Tallahassee? Florida, University of Florida?
I wish, go Gators.
Or it's
No,
Florida
it's
State?
Florida State, and it's FAMU.
All right. So are you from Tallahassee?
No, I'm from Dothan, Alabama.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 37.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
Dress size?
I'm a 16.
All right. So, generally, the women I'm talking about, they can get into VIP in Los Angeles, in Miami, in New York City. You're saying you get into VIP in Tallahassee. Could you get into VIP in those cities, do you think?
I don't know. I never left the South.
Well, what do you think?
I think so, because, like I said, I'm not unattractive. I usually get hollered at all the time. But I don't know.
All right. Ma'am, do you think New York City, Miami, or LA are more expensive than Tallahassee?
Definitely the LA and New York. I really can't speak for Miami. I have some
is more
friends from down there.
expensive too. Okay, but so people likely also make more money there too. There's more money going through those places.
Yes.
So that means there are going to be more powerful men there. And
Yes,
more
sir.
beautiful women. So
Yes, sir.
if you are thinking that in Tallahassee you would have the same amount of pull in LA or New York City, I'll tell you no.
Okay.
Because there's far more competition. And there has to be more competition. I mean, I don't know what kind of clubs you're talking about in Tallahassee either. But typically the women we're talking about are women who are 8s, 9s, and 10s, and not 4s and 5s.
Yes, sir.
So Is it that you're saying you're a 4 for the broadcast, or you really think you're a 4 in life?
I'm saying honestly, based on what I've heard from you, I just feel like maybe that's where I am.
What would you rank yourself though?
I mean, if I had to pick myself, I would say that I'm a 6, but I've seen girls call in that I thought was, decent, and
okay,
some of them
before my broadcast, what would you have thought?
Before I ever met you, I thought I was a 7, but you said that's not a thing, so that's why I have to say 6.
So if you weren't a 7, that would have made you what, an 8? Before you heard my broadcast?
Made me. Yeah, I would definitely call myself a 6 before I met you.
A 6? Or 7?
Yes, sir.
Actually, you just said a 7, but because I said
there's no 6, yes.
And see, that's a reason I don't.
Well, yeah, you said there's no such thing as a 7.
That's why I don't allow 7s, because it allows women to overrank themselves. 7s allow women to overrank themselves and not live in reality and push themselves higher than they are. Do you have any children?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So at 37 years old, 5 foot what, 4?
5'4", yes.
5'4". And how much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
Last time I weighed myself? I'm sorry, it's been a minute. So I think the last time I weighed myself, I was like 180. I was sort of Army National Guard, so I know we have to keep it at least that.
Not a dress size 16. Never been 180. Not a dress size 16 and 5'4".
Well, I was 16s and 12s, so it's like a split digit.
Listen, okay, I need you to listen. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Women typically don't weigh themselves because they're not really happy with what they see on the scale. Now, 12 or 16, looking at you look like you're in excess of 200 pounds.
Say it again.
You look like you are in excess of 200 pounds. And a dress size 16 at 5'4".
Yes, sir.
Would put you an approximation. And this is important because it's one thing to think you're one thing or another, but it's something for what the world looks at. When's the last time you actively worked out?
Today, actually. We all started this New Year's resolution where we all go to the gym together.
When was the last time you were a healthy weight?
Say it again, sir.
When was the last time you were a healthy weight? Like 125 pounds.
I'm not sure, sir.
All right. Okay. Well, yeah. In short, how would you know if you're a good looking one of the group? I think it's reasonable to say that you may be better looking than your friends, but I think you also know that there are women who are much more fit and much more attractive.
Yes, sir.
Those are the women I'm kind of referring to in this broadcast. All right.
Okay.
Have a good night, man.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye. See why I don't allow 7s? Because when you allow 7s, it just allows for more and more and more and more delusion.